Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we will see how to make eggless plum cake or fruit cake. It tastes just like the plum cake we get in bakeries. Super flavorful and soft. So let's make it. First we will chop our dry fruits, half cup of walnuts, almonds and cashews. You need to roughly chop them and keep them aside. Now we will soak our dry fruits. So take a bowl, add half cup of chopped walnuts, half cup of chopped almonds, half cup chopped cashews, 1/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons of raisins, 1/4 cup of dried cranberries, half cup of tutti frutti. Now mix it well and you can add any dry fruits you want. You can even add dried plum and apricots. Now after mixing it well, we will soak them into 3/4 cup of orange juice, or you can even use pineapple juice if you want. Now give it a good mix. Now cover it using a plastic wrap or foil and keep it in the refrigerator for 1 to 2 days to get the flavor that you want in a plum cake. Now to substitute our eggs, we will make homemade applesauce. We need 2 to 3 medium diced apples, into which add 1/4 cup of brown sugar and 3/4 cup of water. Now give it a good mix. Now cook these apples on medium flame till they turn soft. It will take 15 to 20 minutes. It will look something like this. Now let it cool down. Now you need to blend it into a smooth consistency. Now our tasty homemade applesauce is ready. It is super smooth and delicious. Now keep it aside. Now we will prep our cake tin. I am using a 7-inch round cake tin. You can even use a square one. Grease it with oil and dust with flour. Now I am going to put parchment paper on the sides, but you can skip it and just dust it with flour. Now set this aside. Now we will sift our dry ingredients. Now sift 2 cups of flour or maida, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda and 1 teaspoon of mixed spice, or you can add cinnamon powder. Now sift it well and keep it aside. Now after keeping the dry fruits for 1 day, it looks something like this. Give it a mix and coat them with flour. They will not sink at the bottom when baking. Now keep it aside. Now finally we will move on to making a cake batter. So take a bowl and add half cup of room temperature or softened butter. You can microwave this for 10 seconds or you can keep it out of your refrigerator for 30 minutes. The butter will soften. Now whip it for 1 minute and scrape the sides of the bowl. Now add half cup of brown sugar. Now beat the sugar and the butter for 1 to 2 minutes until it is fluffy and nicely combined like this. Now scrape your bowl and whip it for 30 seconds more. Now I am going to add 3/4 cup of homemade applesauce that we have made earlier. This will give the cake a very nice taste and color. Now whip it until well combined. Now if you want, you can even add lemon and orange zest into your cake. It gives a very nice flavor. 1 tablespoon of honey. It is optional, you can add it or skip it. Add 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. Now mix it well. Make sure you don't overbeat your mixture at this point. Now we are going to add our sifted dry ingredients in 2 batches and mix it using a hand beater or a spatula. Make sure to keep your beater at low to medium speed. Now add 2 tablespoons of orange juice and mix. Now add the second batch and mix it well. This is the juice from the dry fruits that we have soaked earlier. Don't overbeat your mixture at this stage or it will turn out hard. Now scrape your bowl and add the dry fruits into it and save 3 to 4 tablespoons for top. Now fold it in gently using a spatula. until the soaked dry fruits are combined nicely like this. Now our delicious fruitcake batter is ready. It smells delicious. Now into your grease cake tin, add half of your batter. It will be a thick batter, so be patient when spreading it. This is the easiest way to spread it. Now add other half and spread it evenly, so there will be no big air pockets. Now I'm going to add my dry fruits that we have saved earlier. When the cake is baked, it will look very nice. Now before baking, you need to cover it using a foil so it will not brown quickly. Now bake it at 150 for 30 minutes and then 140 for 35 minutes. Now our cake has baked beautifully without too much browning. To check whether your cake is baked, you need to insert a toothpick or a knife in center, and if it comes out clean, your cake is done. Cover and let it rest for 10 minutes, then we will demold it onto a wire rack as shown. It comes off very easily, as you can see. You can see how soft the cake has turned out. Now remove the parchment paper and let it cool completely. After it is completely cooled, then you have to put it into your refrigerator in an airtight container for 1 day before eating to get the best taste. Now after 1 day refrigeration, it looks something like this and it smells incredible. You can see how beautifully it has risen and it just looks like the bakery cake. Now let's slice it into pieces. It is very easy to cut into it. You need to use a serrated knife for it. The soaked dry fruits have distributed evenly in the cake and haven't sunk at the bottom. It looks and smells great. Now I'm cutting the cake into bite-sized pieces so we can try it. The texture of the cake has turned out great and all the dry fruits are distributed evenly. Look how fluffy and moist our cake has turned out. Now let's eat it. It has a very nice fruity taste and the mixed spice flavor that we get in fruit cakes. And this cake just melts in your mouth. You need to try this cake. It's worth the time that you have given to make it. Hope you like this delicious cake recipe. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Perfect for winter cakes.